Good morning, traders. Welcome to StockCast. My name is Todd Derby, along with my co-host, James Mason, where our goal today is to bring you some ideas and insights and ideas for your daily trading activities. Good morning, James. How are you?
Good morning, Todd. I'm doing well. How are you today?
Doing well. Looks like today's going to be a really slow day for us.
Yeah, someone forgot to turn on the stock market this morning because there's virtually no volume in the pre-market.
Yeah, I was up early doing the StockCast newsletter, and I was mystified that there was virtually nothing going on, nothing of any value, of any interest. So I'll be curious to our members when we go to the comments what tickers they're looking at, because there's not much popping on my scanner.
Yeah, basically what we're saying, guys, is the show hinges on y'all watching today. So give us something.
We need help today. Help carry the show. Can't do it all myself.
Yeah, basically Todd's dropping the ball.
Exactly. We had to give James something to kick me down the road a little bit.
Yeah. So, all right, everyone. So let's see. The Dow futures are currently up 45 points. S&P is down 4 points. Yesterday, I said that I was very bearish leaning, and the market went very bullish. But I wasn't shorting or nothing like that. But I was just kind of a little surprised that the market decided to make its bullish push the way it did. But that's what happens. So yeah, we'll see what it does today. So I'm pretty bearish on the market today, and if I keep saying it, I'll be right. There'll be a day that I'm right. Oh man, let's see what we got. Let's pull up some charts. All right, so there is ANIX.
That was a dud yesterday.
Yeah, I was in and out of it a few times, and it just honestly, like when it came out the gates, I was expecting it to hold up right here and just make that little bullish bounce. And we talked yesterday in the StockCast show how when it makes it push up like this, Todd, I'm getting some back feed on your end. All right. When it makes it push up like this and then it pulls back and then it consolidates on that 9 EMA line and just goes sideways, that it usually bounces and then goes back up. When Todd and I were actually trading this, we were trading together and talking. It probably got to be about 15 minutes into the market, Todd, and we were just like, yeah, something's a little odd here. It's not wanting to make that push, and we're already 15, 20 minutes into the live market.
The volume was moving really slow. And actually, I thought about later on the day I was going to call you last night and talk about it. We can chat now. That it almost set up for a short opportunity because the volume started dropping off. And but we both were heavy trying to go long. Basically, I broke out even. I literally made a couple dollars on it. And I think you took a couple paper cuts on it yourself.
Yeah.
So
I ended up getting stopped out like 3 times, and I traded it multiple times throughout the day, and it would literally just come down here and stop me out, come back up, hit my entry, come back down, stop me out again, come up, hit my entry, and it's just it's just one of those things. Like, what can you do? I mean, it never tanked once, so I mean that's good,
right?
So yeah, hold on a second. Ilana's delivering me my coffee. Good morning, beautiful. Oh, Starbucks actually had chocolate today. Yay. Thank you, baby. Oh, thank you so much. I love you. Yeah, okay, hold on. Let me give you some food. Here you go. There you go, baby. No, I'm not eating it. I'm on the show.
Just think if he hadn't announced that Ilana was there, he starts off the conversation with, "Hi, beautiful."
Okay. Okay. But yeah, ANIX, I mean, it just never tanked. And it never actually turned into a fader. It held up around that 490 range. And let me show you on the daily chart. And this is actually one of the main reasons why I'm so serious about this. So actually, let me just clear all this off the chart. All right. So if you look at these candlesticks, let me turn this noise down too. All right. So if you look at these daily candlesticks, and these little dash lines are just like alerts I have in. So if you look at these little daily candlesticks, on the 18th, we received the news for ANIX about them getting the patent for their ovarian cancer vaccine. Well, it didn't do much of nothing. It pulled back, and see, I just had my cursor here. I wasn't pointing there. So on the 18th, that's where their news was. It didn't really do much of anything, and then just kind of like pulled back, and then slowly moved up in the days ahead. Now, what I was looking for was this break above this high right here. So we broke above it, which was 490. So I'm going to draw my line there. And it held up. Now, pre-market, we're down to 485, but we're still in the same range. So it's still holding up at the moment. Now, I mean, this thing could pull back down and consolidate around 470. But overall, we're still in that same range, and we just kind of need to see what it's going to do here. So they actually have a few catalysts. Well, it's not going to be like a major catalyst, but like short term, they should be at some time in the third quarter releasing their information on them starting their clinical enrollment for their breast cancer vaccine that they're going to be testing out. Now, they've already tested this out on lab rats that were bred to actually develop breast cancer, and they had a 100% accuracy on curing them. Now, that's not to say that when the trials start for humans, those results will be the same, since we're obviously not genetically wired just like lab rats. So that trial, I mean, there's no telling how long that would take to get any results back. I was trying to look into it. Kind of the standard is about 180 days. But again, I could be completely wrong on how long it will take for them to at least get that first trial phase results back. Now, when they do release this news, it's just going to be talking about an FDA IND. It's not like a major catalyst. It's really not even, to be honest, it's not even really a catalyst. But it still gets that pump. Now, when I say pump, I don't expect it to shoot up 20, 30 points or anything like that crazy, but whenever they do release that news, I do kind of expect it to get a multi-point pump. But nonetheless, if they release it now with this technical setup of it breaking above that high, even just that multi-point pump could create a chain reaction of having that small catalyst coming together with a technical breakout and really causing it to rip up. And I mean, if we actually look at their all-time highs. Now, this company has been around since like 1982. I don't know if this is just TradingView charts, but I can only go back to like 2014. But if we look on the TradingView charts per their ranges, I'll just chart this out right here around $9. For TradingView, their all-time high is $9. I feel confident that we could break $9. Now, if we do break $9, I expect this thing to really take off, just based off of what they're creating here. Now, for for if and when the day comes, and this is going to be a long ways away, guys. We're talking 6 months to maybe a year or more. I mean, there's just no telling. if and when they come out and they say, hey, we got a vaccine for breast cancer, if all goes well, I'll show you what I kind of expect here. Oh, let's see. What is it? Greenwich Life Science. Not a Q. Not with. Golly, come on. Ticker GLSI. So let me go to this daily chart here. And let's take a trip back here to the end of 2020. Now, essentially, Greenwich Life Sciences, they're doing the same thing. And we can see what happened here. When they released this news, under actual results for their breast cancer vaccine, I mean, this bad boy went up to like 158. Yeah, 158.07. This is what I'll be looking for in 2022 on ticker ANIX. Now, right now, I have to trade it for what it is. And I have to look for that setup, and be practical what it can do now. So I do expect it to kind of hold up here. If it can hold up here, we're still good for this technical breakout, and let's just see what we can squeeze out of it.
Nice. Thank you for sharing all that.
Yeah. Hopefully that wasn't too boring.
No. Let's go to we're about just under 8 minutes to the start of the market. Let's go look at the comments. Say hi to a couple members.
Type 1 for Team James. Type 1 for Team Todd also, and we'll wrap that up under Team James's score.
Michael Broadbent's asking about snow. He says snow above 302 today is for a small run. Didn't they just announce earnings a couple days ago?
Let's see, yes. Per TradingView, they announced earnings on the 25th, and they had a surprise, which you can see right there.
Yep.
So pre-market, we are currently up almost 15 points. And let me just look at this. Now I can, hold on a second. This range right here is when the technical breakout will happen. So this is going to act like a strong resistance. But if we can break above 328, that 328, 330 range, if you look at it on this daily chart, that thing will probably sell up here, and if not test all-time highs, break above it. Now, for Snowflake, this is just one that I don't have no interest in. Nothing against it, I just don't have an interest in it. But just looking at the chart, a lot of people seem to be trading it and making money. But just looking at the chart, that 328 to 330 range, that will be the actual breakout point, and we'll just have to see what it does.
All right. Brian Latchford, thank you for the $5 tip this morning. Appreciate that. It was a crisp.
It's a joke from yesterday. Yeah.
I like it.
That's funny.
He's like a comedian that ties jokes in his stand-up shtick from a previous joke earlier in this show.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, did you see the video that Emery King sent me?
I do not.
I'll have to send it to you.
All right.
I went ahead and just deleted it everywhere because I started getting so many questions and so many comments. I don't know if you know who Emery King is. He's a comedian. Now, whether you think he's funny or not, that's another thing. But he's technically a comedian. He's not for everyone. I'll say that. He's not for everyone. He's pretty rough around the edges, and that's usually what I like in people. I like people who are rough around the edges. That's just my style. And he's been pretty much banned from all social media platform. Yeah, so
but you guys get along so well.
yeah.
You've spent time in Facebook jail.
Yeah, we that's how we get to know each other. Now, my other buddy Brian, he's friends with them. They hang out and stuff like that, and got him to send me a video. So I thought that was pretty cool.
All right, so we're 4 minutes away from the start of the market. Any final thoughts?
Yeah, let me answer Chris Kelly's comment on Hoth. Ticker HOTH. Hold on a second. All right. So the only thing I'm seeing for Hoth right now is that they filed a Form 8K this morning. So that's probably why it's just getting its little push pre-market. But I wouldn't get all hopped up on it. I mean, an 8K is just an 8K. No big deal. The thing I do like about Hoth is their low outstanding shares. They have 23.8 million shares outstanding. So that's pretty cool. Not really much for short interest, like virtually nothing. But on the technical side of it, I do like how it's a beat down like that and going sideways. So guys, this is what I look for in these like small cap technical plays. When they go sideways, after they're beat down like this, and then they go sideways like this, when they're extended after a period of time of like not doing crap, I like to start scaling in and then just catch those spikes. Now, if you guys have heard of a company called Predictive Oncology, POAI, we've had that extended sideways trading for a while, and we've had ample amount of time to scale in on this bad boy. But one day it will work out. One day. So that's all I have for today.
All right. It's a slow day in the market. Be careful. Don't force anything. Sometimes the best trade is no trade at all. And I know it sounds cliche when you say that, but there really is value in those words. So be careful today. Safe trading, and protect your bankrolls.
Yeah, I'm not even going to day trade today. It's just the volume is way too low for me. So, all right, guys, appreciate y'all tuning in today. Hopefully Amazon will get my stuff here so y'all can see my beautiful face. I apologize. You guys just have to watch Todd, but that's just the way it is. All right, guys. So appreciate y'all tuning in today. Y'all trade safe, trade smart, and move them stop losses up. And we will catch y'all in the next one.
See ya.